Morning children, we'll continue with Shakespeare's Act 2, Scene 8, Venice, a street. Enter Salarino and Salanio. Now in the earlier scene, we saw that Antonio was searching for Graciano because Bassanio is about to set sail. The supper is cancelled and Bassanio is about to set sail to Belmont because the wind is favourable. And here we have Salarino and Salanio talking about what happened after Shylock reached his home and found the door and cupboards unlocked and gold and jewels were missing. So this is reported. It is not shown on the stage. Salarino and Salanio are chorus characters in the sense that they give us information about what cannot be shown on the stage, and also they make comments about situation, about character, so that we understand these things better. Salarino, why man, I saw Bassanio under sail. Under sail means sailing in the ship, going to Belmont. With him is Graciano gone. Graciano also is with him. And in the ship, I am sure Lorenzo is not. Lorenzo is not there. Here, the villain Jew with outcries raised the Duke. There was a lot of outburst of anger, disappointment, sorrow on the part of Shylock. He came to the Duke so that justice can be done to him, so that they will be able to find Lorenzo and Jessica. He wants to get back his gold and jewels. He came too late, the ship was under sail. But there the Duke was given to understand, that is, people there told the Duke that in a gondola were seen. In a gondola is a boat belonging to Venice, a small type of boat. Lorenzo and his amorous Jessica. So Lorenzo is not in Bassanio's ship, but people saw Lorenzo and Jessica traveling together in a gondola. Besides, Antonio certified the Duke. Antonio informed the Duke that he was sure that they were not in Bassanio's ship. Lorenzo and Jessica are not in Bassanio's ship. Salanio, I never heard a person so confused. Passion is strong feelings. Here the strong feeling is anger, disappointment, sorrow, because his gold and jewels are missing. So confused, so strange, outrageous and so variable. The variable means changing, because he's so mad with anger and sorrow that sometimes he is shouting or uttering meaningless words. As the dog you did utter in the streets. So the passion is confused. Shylock is in a confused state of mind because of his sorrow and disappointment. And his outburst of anger is very strange, unusual, outrageous, excessively angry, and so variable. That is, there is a changing in the words in which he uses. As the dog Jew did utter. Notice the words used for Shylock. Dog Jew, villain Jew. Villain Jew means a very cruel person. And he is shouting in the streets. As the dog Jew did utter in the street, Shylock is running about the street shouting, oh my daughter, oh my ducats, oh my daughter, fled with a Christian. She has ran away with a Christian, that is Lorenzo. Oh my Christian ducats. So there you see the confusion in his mind and the change of words which he uses. So variable. Oh my Christian ducats. Justice, law. I want justice. I want law on my part to save me. My ducats, my daughter. A sealed bag, 2 sealed bags of ducats. The bags were tied securely. Of double ducats, that is double coins, stolen from me by my daughter. And jewels, 2 stones, 2 precious stones. Not only gold and ducats, but also jewels were stolen by Lorenzo and Jessica. Stolen by my daughter. Stolen. Justice find the girl. He wants justice given to him. He wants uh, he wants the Duke to help him to trace Lorenzo and Jessica, and so that his money can be returned to him, his gold can be returned to him. Justice find the girl. She had the stones upon her. She had the jewels. She has the jewels with her and the ducats. Why all the boys in Venice follow him, crying his stones, his daughter, and his ducats. All the young boys of Venice are running behind Shylock and imitating him and shouting his stones, his daughter, and his ducat. Let good Antonio keep his day, or he will pay for this. If Antonio does not keep the terms of the bond, that is, if he does not repay the loan of 3,000 ducats within 3 months, then he will have to pay for it. That is, Shylock will take revenge on him. Shylock will demand his pound of flesh. So Antonio should be careful to keep the bond, or he shall pay for this. Or he shall pay for this, Shylock will take revenge. And Antonio will be in a very difficult situation. Salarino, Mary well remembered. I remember very clearly now. I reasoned with a Frenchman yesterday. I spoke to a Frenchman who told me that in the narrow seas that part the French and English, that is the channel which separates France and England, the Frenchman told him that there miscarried means wrecked, shipwreck, a vessel of our country, a ship belonging to Venice. Maybe they identified the ship because it had the flag of Venice on it. And not only that, the ship was richly fraught. The ship was carrying very valuable goods. I thought upon Antonio when he told me this. And Salarino thought about Antonio. He wished that it was not Antonio's ship. He remembered Antonio and the bond at this time, and wished in silence that it were not. I hoped and wished that the ship did not belong to Antonio. Salarino, you were best to tell Antonio what you hear. Yet do not suddenly, for it may grieve him, it will make him sad. Salarino, a kinder gentleman treads not the earth. So here you have the character of Antonio, such a very kind man. You cannot see a kinder man walking on the earth. No. A kinder gentleman treads not the earth. Treads means walking. So you cannot find a man who is kinder than Antonio in the world. I saw Bassanio Antonio part. When Bassanio was going to Belmont, Antonio and Bassanio said farewell to each other. This Salarino saw. This was seen by Salarino, the parting of Antonio and Bassanio. Bassanio told him he would make some speed of his return. He answered, do not so. Bassanio said that he will come back very quickly from Belmont. And Antonio replied, don't do it. Don't be in a hurry. Slubber not business for my sake. For my sake, don't come back in a hurry. Don't do things very quickly. See that you do everything very carefully, and you will be able to fulfill the purpose for which you have gone to Belmont. That is, you make sure that you are able to win Portia. So if you do things in a hurry, then this will not take place. You will not be successful in winning Portia. Do not so, slubber not business for my sake, Bassanio, but stay the very ripening of the time. Do not hurry things. Do not spoil your plans for my sake. Stay till you attain the suitable time for expressing your love for Portia. But stay the very ripening of the time. Watch out, remain there. Stay there and remain in Belmont till a suitable time comes for you to win Portia. As for the Jew's bond which he had of me, don't worry about the bond which I signed. Let it not enter your mind of love. You should be having only love thoughts in your mind. You should think only about the love and how you can win Portia. Don't think of the bond at all. Don't worry about me. And for my sake, don't hurry up things and come back quickly. Be merry, be cheerful, be happy, and employ your chiefest thoughts to courtship and such fair ostens of love. Ostens of love, think how you can express or show your love to Portia and how you can display your love. So be cheerful, let your mind be devoted entirely to your love and show your love to Portia. Enable Portia to understand how much you love her, as shall conveniently become you there. So that is suitable for you there. And even there his eye being big with tears, he was so sad. Turning his face, he put his hand behind him, and with affection wondrous sensible, he wrung Bassanio's hand, and so they parted. Antonio had tears in his eyes. He was sad Bassanio is going. He did not want Bassanio to see it. So he turned his face away and shook hands with Bassanio. Salanio, I think he loves the world for him. I think he is living in this world for the sake of Bassanio. I pray thee, let us go and find him. Let us go and search for him and quicken his embraced heaviness. He is in a sad mood. Let us make him happy by telling him some amusing incidents and quicken his embraced heaviness. Let us remove all the sadness from his mind, his anxiety from the mind by telling some amusing things. Salarino, do we so. So with that, we finish this session.